Yo, what's good? It's Ace Mirror Man. I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since I got on here, hopped on, talked to you guys. But today I was inspired to really update you guys about my self-love journey. And I came up with like 8 bullet points that I think are very important in this self-love journey, or in my self-love journey. Like, comment, let me know what you think about these. Subscribe so you can see more. Got more music coming out, more shorts, more behind the scenes of all my adventures as Ace Mirror Man. But I wrote them down. Got me a nice little list so I can stay on topic. So the first thing about my self-love journey was acceptance. Like accepting who I am. Not with this background noise of who I want to be or who I'm trying to become, but really like just sitting with myself and accepting who I am, my imperfections, things I love about myself, things I want to change, things that I love that probably aren't great and I don't want to change, and understanding that, and just being able to sit with myself. I feel like acceptance has definitely been empowering, for lack of a better word. Once I started accepting who I was and really just like not using other people to like gauge my level of success or where I wanted to be, I just kind of like got very, it was like a weight was lifted off of me, and I was able to start doing the things that I really love doing instead of doing the things that I thought other people wanted me to do. So that's the first thing, acceptance. The next thing is self-care, like really understanding what you need as a person. For me, a lot of self-care is just being alone, being able to meditate, being able to say no, and speaking of saying no, that goes into our third one. So our first one was acceptance, our second one was self-care, and the third one is like boundaries. So one of the things that helped me with my boundaries was moving. I lived in Detroit, Michigan, still live in Michigan, but I moved to Lansing so I could help build better boundaries. I felt like because I was so in the middle of everything and I truly wanted to be a part of things, I felt that my boundaries were all out of whack. Like I was everywhere. I was places I didn't need to be just for the sake of wanting to be a part of things. So moving an hour and a half away from Detroit, it really made me get my boundaries a little more solid, and it made me kind of look at my value. Like, what's the value of me showing up to this place? What am I getting, and then what are they getting from me? I think that was a really good move for me because it really like pointed out where I was wasting a lot of time and where I wasn't showing myself love. And instead, I was sacrificing the love for myself, which is to say no and go in and do self-care, back to that number 2 thing. Instead, I was letting people cross my boundaries and just allowing myself to just be used up. So yeah, that's the third thing. Get your boundaries together. The fourth thing, number 4, is positive self-talk. Like, I remember being younger and like every idea I had, there was like another voice, and it wasn't my voice, but it was another voice in my head that would constantly like put myself down and doubt me. And it wasn't me, it was the voices of others that I had come across throughout time, while I was on this journey. And those memories of, oh, you can't do that, what makes you so special? Man, these guys are more talented than you. Well, you need to do what they're doing. So just kind of like, it goes back to that self-acceptance, that first thing. Once you accept who you are fully, you're the way you talk to yourself in your mind will change, and you'll start, and it takes some conscious effort. It's not gonna just happen overnight. But surrounding yourself with positive reinforcement with other people who are on that same journey, it will help you transform the way that you think and the ideas, because we could say that positive self-talk also comes from a place of frequency, vibration. If you're around people who don't see you in the way that you see yourself, then they will reflect to you something that is not you. And it can get easy to get caught up in that loop of negative self-talk that doesn't even belong to you. It's not even you. It's other people's thoughts. It's other people's opinions. And yeah, just cut yourself off away from people who don't project to you the image of you that you like and that you want. After that, the fifth thing, can't do any of this without forgiving yourself for anything that you feel that you did wrong, that you probably didn't have the knowledge. You did the best, really at the end of the day, you did the best that you could with the knowledge that you had at the time when the thing was done. So at this point in your life, it would help you to just understand that today is a day where you could be a new person. All you got to do is make radical change. Change the things that you don't like. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in situations, for allowing others to put you in situations. And it's mostly because you just didn't know. And that's what the journey is. All of our journeys are to be more conscious of what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we're affecting others. So I would say that's one of the biggest things. There's been many times where I've forgiven myself, and months later saw some things in myself, felt some things in myself, and realized, dang, I really need to do more work on this forgiveness. Really do some introspecting, do some meditating, and let the voices really, because a lot of people think meditation is about clearing the voices and clearing space, but really it's about letting all those thoughts and emotions come over you and being the conscious observer of it and not judging it, not having an opinion on the thoughts, but watching them as they come. And then you get to that point of growth where you realize all the thoughts aren't yours. They don't belong to you. Thoughts are a byproduct of the frequency that you are on. And that's going to lead right into our next one, personal growth. My life, every single day, is about personal growth. I'm always listening to myself. I'm always trying to figure out, how do I feel, and what does that feeling mean, and what does that mean for me moving forward. So once you get into a mindset of growth, everything is now a language. Everything is speaking to you. Your body, the room, how does the environment look, what is the weather out, what does the weather look like outside. It'll all be a part of that personal growth, because the one thing that I realize about personal growth and being on this journey is that everything is connected. So you might have all these goals and dreams, but the energy of the day, the week, the month might not be allowing you to do it. And it's not saying, hey, give up, don't do this thing. It's more so about, today is a day for rest. Did you realize that? Did you hear that from the universe? When you're tuned into that frequency of growth, is the divine pushing you to move and act, or is it begging you to sit in silence and receive new information, or rest so your body can regenerate, so that the next day you can be powerful and move without being drained? You know what I mean? So personal growth, you want to make sure our mind is geared towards always growing. Whew. Seventh thing, we're almost done, guys. Seventh thing, gratitude. Now, I would say this is the most important thing. I would say when I started my self-love journey, gratitude was the number one thing. Just stopping and really slowing down and realizing all the things in my life that I'm grateful for. And that helped me become more of the first thing, which is self-accepting. Grateful for the food, grateful for the air I breathe, grateful that I can walk, grateful that I have this hair, grateful that I have a full beard, grateful that when I was younger I got tattoos, because Lord knows I don't want to do it now. Grateful for just everything in life, and it can be hard, and I think that's the challenge of every single individual human being, is that if you can find gratitude in the chaos of your life, you have discovered your version of heaven on earth, and it's up to you to give that to the world. And last but not least, our number 8 is compassion. Having compassion for yourself. This is a marathon. You know what I mean? It's not like you sprint to the finish line and then bam, it's over. You're grown. It's the growth. You're done. It's never done. There's always new levels. There's always new devils. And when you have that compassion for yourself, when you realize how hard the journey is for yourself, and even in the overcoming of it, it gives you more compassion for others, because everybody's not on the same journey. Everybody doesn't have the same knowledge. Everybody doesn't have access to the same tools for growth. So compassion is a big thing, and it'll help you, like, basically everything on this list, from acceptance, self-care, boundaries, positive self-talk, forgiveness, personal growth, gratitude, and compassion. Every one of these things fall into another. So it really doesn't matter where you start. One will lead into the other if you have enough patience. And I hope this was a great video for you to get on your journey and to start it. I'm here. I'm gonna start doing a video. Hopefully I can do one every day. If not, stay tuned and we'll see what the pattern looks like. But please like, share, comment, tell me about your self-care journey. You know, let me know how it's going. Let me know what some of the goals are that you have moving forward. I would love to help facilitate, talk about some of those things, give you that inspiration that you need to keep moving forward. And yeah, stay tuned. My journey is really just beginning, and I want to say about 5, 6, 7 years deep into it. So thank you for being here. Thank you to all my new subscribers. All the love I've been getting, I appreciate it. And it's only going to get better from here, guys. So stay tuned. I love you. Stay going up.